So they turn to their closer, Daisy Bartlett, coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so her job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. Now it's the right fielder, Rick Finney.
The right fielder, number 14, Rick Finney.
Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Up next for the Eagles, third baseman, Richard.
Get this guy out of here. Jump on him early, around the zone.
Nope, that's low.
Here's the 1-0 offering. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike. Line drive. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Andy McCracken digs in now, 1 for 2.
Strike one!
Runner at first, 1 away. Runner on the move. There's a ball. Throw bounces and he gets in safely with a steal. One ball, one strike.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, but kept it close. 1 out with a runner at second. And that's a walk. A little frustrated with herself as she issues a walk to the number 9 hitter.
Fielder number 30, Travis Montes.
Hey!
With his speed coming out of the left-handed batter's box, it could be tough to turn to unless they get an especially hard ground ball. Cut on and missed, and it's 0-2.
Attack the zone, fill it up.
Up the middle. That's a hit. Coming around third. Crosses the plate. To third, not in time, and it's runners at the corners with 1 gone. 1 out and runners on the corners. Tadahito Saito will hit next. 1 for 3. Oh and 1, here's the pitch. Inside, almost got the hitter. That'll back him up a bit. This is a critical moment for this pitcher. With the runners on base, you have to be wise with where you put your pitches, or you could see some runs coming in. That's in there. 2-2 now. McCracken on third. Montez over at first with 1 away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Good location on that heater, top of the zone. That's the modern approach with the fastball, trying to get good ride on it. Swing wasn't on time, but tough to get good contact on it, even if it had been.
Come on, no runs here. We got two.
Runners on first and third, 2 away.
You and the catcher right here, right now.
That one way inside. Not getting over-aggressive in this moment. He's doing a nice job of shrinking the zone and forcing the pitcher to come to where he can hammer it. Swing and a miss.
All right, here we go now.
Here comes the 2-2 offering. Now this is lifted to center. Base hit and a run in to score. Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Little flare behind second base, and that's where hitters will just start saying prayers to whatever deity they can think of to let that ball get down. And that time it did, so props to Nyarlathotep, Hotep, I guess? Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Daisy Bartlett, done for the afternoon. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in just a minute.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Ruben Santo. Has to collect quick outs and keep the team within striking distance. Certainly some things to tighten up in her next side session. She got roughed up a little bit, and they definitely needed better from her if they wanted to win.
So they turn to their closer, Daisy Bartlett.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if she can wrap up the win and get herself a save.
Come on, mow 'em down. Hey, no outs now. Attack him, pitch to him.
Vaughn, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Hey, here we go.
Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's too
Ball.
high.
Hey, all right, here we go. Hey, let's go right here.
That misses. Ball three. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. She hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Fastball for a strike.
All right, come on now.
And ball four there. Tying run is on base. Blaine O'Donnell will hit next.
Be aggressive.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here, trying to get him into scoring position. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
Come on, keep it on the ground. We got you.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Paulo. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Stay aggressive up there. One out now.
A little out front there as he swings through it. The Cavaliers trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Backed off the plate that time. In the air, right field. Brings it in. So they're down to their final out. And now, Sunshine Rivera.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
In there at the knees for a strike.
First pitch changeup, she gets a called strike. You got to really know who that hitter is at the plate in order to throw that pitch again and again.
The 0-1. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it and it cost him.
The Bruins down to their final strike. In the dirt, the throw to third, safe, and with 2 outs, the tying run is at third.
Give him the
1-2.
heater right after him.
Got her swinging for the K. And that'll do it. They get the victory. What a way to start their journey here in Omaha. Bartlett pitched a clean inning for the save.
Wasn't flawless out there, Boog, but I liked what we saw from her. Teams won't win many games without relievers who can perform like she did in this one.
Greetings from Charles Schwab Field. We're ready for Game 2 of the College World Series. It's the Florida Gators taking on the Virginia Cavaliers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So 2 down, Kyler Newhouser, the next to hit.
Hey, you got it. Get us out of here.
Liner, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The relay, safe, not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away.
Come on, let it fly right here.
On a line out towards center. Stretches out and hauls it in. So a man at first. Bartlett steps in. The dish in Charlottesville is such a fun place to catch a game. The fans show up expecting to win.
Yeah, that's just the standard there now, Boog. And I'm big on the vibes. Charlottesville's become a real baseball town.
Yeah, guys, those 2014 and 2015 teams were some of the most resilient groups we've seen in Omaha. They just know how to handle the big moments.
2-0. When you touch down at Omaha, it just feels different, doesn't it?
Totally, Boog. The atmosphere here is just unreal. You walk down Main Street, every restaurant has the game on. Fans are decked out in colors all over the place.
Yeah, and I love seeing all the families that have made this trip for generations. This entire city just breathes college baseball.
1 down. Digging in, Kyler Newhouser.
Throw him the dark. Hey, we got one here.
Base hit center field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Oh, the throw is over his head. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error. Welcome back to the home of college baseball, Charles Schwab Field in Omaha, Nebraska. Daisy Bartlett now at the plate. That one lifted to left. Block. Turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Welcome back to America's Heartland. It's the College World Series. Heather Dunham digs in now. The 0-1. Out towards right center field. Bartlett giving chase. She won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's into third base with a leadoff triple.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Kyler Newhouser will hit next. This one in the air center field. Bartlett has a beat on it. She's there. She's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay throw to third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Hey, your turn right here, kid. Drop him in. Your turn.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 runs in. A second scores as well, and now they trail by 1.
Big swing of the bat right there. Just clutch hitting to get him back within 1. Really important at bat coming up now.
And here is Christopher Coyle. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw comes back in. The tying run stops at third with nobody out.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
And next is the designated hitter, Brady Grindell.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. To the right side, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Bartlett had a good day at the office.
I really like how she looked in this one. She consistently came to the plate with a solid plan, and it showed in the results. Nice job.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Daisy Bartlett.
Save opportunity for her right here, and she's who they count on. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Come on, home down.
The shortstop, Jameis Graham.
Yeah, we got no outs. Hey, first pitch strike. Hey, all right, here we go now. Hey, come on now, here we go.
Graham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
Go now, let's go,
And the 1-0. Just missed.
She's definitely trying to tack him away with both pitches staying off that outer edge. If the hitter wants to make something happen, he's got to keep that front side closed and shoot it the other way.
Pitch misses. Ball three. And there's the automatic.
Hey, let's go right here. Here we go now, let's go.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Gators, the designated hitter, Bucky Luther.
Home down. Let's go now.
Luther stands in here, takes ball one low.
Here we go.
Tying run at the plate.
Ball, that's upstairs.
High fly ball, right field. Stoits under it. And there's one away.
The third baseman, Tyler.
One out man at first. Now here is Kyler Newhouser. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Get him out of there.
Aye!
Out, one out.
That's in there. And it's 0-2.
He definitely did not agree with the umpire on those called strikes. Got to get past that and be ready to attack anything near the zone.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only one out remaining.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Leandro Prescott.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Leandro Prescott in the box now. No balls and a strike. They're down to their final strike.
When you're clearly guessing pitch to pitch like this, you're just hoping for some kind of contact.
Don't worry about the runner. Just you and the batter. Do your job. We got you.
The tying run at the plate. And this one squirts away from the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And on second, 2 down. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. On the ground. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is late, and now they have runners at the corners.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Digging in, Aaron Pagan. Virginia just 1 out away from advancing to the College World Series Finals. Ball 1 there.
Nothing easy, huh?
2 on, 2 outs. And there's the strike.
Hey, let's go right here.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off.
Here we go now. Let's go. All right, come on now.
Way upstairs. Ball 2. And downstairs.
Hitter's got a straight-up walk in here. Full count, 2 outs, runner at first. The infield's going to be moving.
Ewing in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the finals. What a run for this team. Bartlett pitched a clean inning for the save.
Wasn't flawless out there, Boog, but I liked what we saw from her. Teams won't win many games without relievers who can perform like she did in this one.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Daisy Bartlett.
She's the pitcher they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if she can wrap it up here.
For the Tigers, the
Calm
catcher,
down.
Amber Hank.
Get ahead right here. Hey, nobody away. Hey, come on now. Here we go. Hey, all right. Here we go now.
Hanks,
Ball 1.
the leadoff batter, as she looks at ball 1.
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's
Right through there for a strike.
I'm sure these hitters are frustrated, but you got to find a way to shake it off in this situation. Can't be pressing at the plate if you're going to put any runs on the board.
Ball.
All right, here we go now. Okay, let's go right here.
Now
That's
one
a ball.
missed. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Here we go now. Let's go.
And that's
That's
too
up,
high,
ball
ball
four.
four. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
The right fielder, Brian Louis.
Now it's the right fielder, Bryant Luis. 1 for 3.
Hey, nobody waves.
Eye the tiger, kid.
And the
Ball.
first pitch misses for ball 1. The Tigers with the tying run at the plate here at the top of the ninth. Just
Ball 2.
missed.
Hey, let's go right here.
Here we go.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Hey, when you fall behind, you have to come into the zone. And that's when hitters do damage. He was ready, and he hit it hard right there.
Here's the center fielder, Greg Cole. First
Ball.
pitch just misses. Hanks at second. Luis on at first with nobody out. Yeah, that's fouled off. Outside. Ball 2.
This is a big challenge for the pitcher here with runners on and a 2-ball count. Got to execute and not leave anything out over the plate.
Here's a 2-1. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. That
Ball.
misses the zone. Ball 3. Earl Strawberry in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. No outs, runners at first and second. And that'll load the bases.
Up next to the Tigers, the second baseman, Earl Strawberry.
Now it's the second baseman, Earl Strawberry. Golden opportunity right here.
No outs here.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if she can battle and get through this.
Line drive, that's a base hit. One runs in. A second scores as well, and they've tied it in the top of the ninth.
Clearly a little off balance, but when you keep your hands back like that, it doesn't even matter. And he drives in two.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Daisy Bartlett is done, and the line not closed on her yet as she's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Alvaro McFadden.
Alvaro McFadden.
Bartlett blew the save and took the loss.
I don't want to be unkind, Boog, so I'll just say she could have done a lot better in this one. She's got to clean up her performance going forward, or they'll have more frustrating losses like this.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Daisy Bartlett.
She's the pitcher they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if she can wrap it up here.
Keep him guessing up there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses the zone, and that is ball one.
Hey, all right. Now. Hey, here we go.
Way out front for strike two. One-run game, bottom nine. That one misses. 2-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it on the run. One up, one down.
Up next for the Tigers, the
So
second
digging
baseman,
in, Earl Strawberry.
Hey, we got one here.
Keep him guessing.
That one missed.
Hey, let's go right here.
Next pitch
No,
is
that missed.
downstairs.
Here we go. Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
And that one fouled off. Slap the other way, foul.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
At the plate, Braden Bradbury.
Come on, mow him down.
Hey,
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth.
One down. One down.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Oh, right to the backstop. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
Shake four. Go to one.
So the tying run at second. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him. So they're down to their final out. Digging in, Mohamed Galindo. Just missed.
That's the ball.
He's hunting a pitch he can drive to score the tying run all the way from first. If it's not there, just got to stay within yourself. Concentrate on getting a walk or a base knock and keep the line moving.
On the ground, right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Bartlett didn't allow any runs and got the save.
Solid effort out of the pen here, Boog. She came in and didn't blow it for her team. At the end of the day, that's what you want out of a relief arm.